Imagine an elderly man sitting alone at his kitchen table, sunlight gently pouring in through the window as he stares at a small stack of unpaid bills. Not far away, a senior woman in her early 70s carefully writes her expenses in a worn notebook, a basic calculator by her side in a cozy living room. Picture a retired couple strolling through a quiet, modest American neighborhood in autumn, their hands clasped gently, a silent strength between them. Meanwhile, in a warm suburban home, a gray-haired man tutors a teenager in math, wisdom quietly transferring between generations. Nearby, a grandmother babysits two laughing children in a backyard, wearing an old apron and the joy of purpose on her face. In a quiet garage, a retired mechanic kneels beside a lawnmower, sunlight framing his focused hands as he fixes it for a neighbor. Elsewhere, an elderly woman works part-time at a small-town farmer's market, surrounded by fresh vegetables and simple pride. A senior man offers companionship to another older adult on a park bench, just two souls finding warmth in each other's company. A woman over 60 delivers homemade meals to nearby homes, reusable bags in hand, her kindness wrapped in aluminum foil. In a small but tidy kitchen, a widowed man cooks for one, his face focused yet peaceful as steam rises from a pot. A grandmother smiles brightly while reading a bedtime story over video call to her grandson, her laptop glowing in the dim room. Another older man gazes out a window, coffee mug in hand, his face bathed in morning light and quiet reflection. In another scene, a senior couple reviews their monthly budget together at a dining table, surrounded by scattered papers and careful hope. Not far away, a widowed man packs boxes in a now too quiet living room, preparing to downsize and begin again. A 70-year-old woman enters a senior co-housing apartment, greeted warmly by neighbors as a new chapter quietly begins. In a vibrant community garden, older adults work side by side, hands in soil, spirits lifted. In a small kitchen, a 68-year-old woman preps labeled meal containers with quiet care, her apron dusted with flour. At a local library, a retired teacher tutors young kids, surrounded by colorful books and curious minds. Across town, an older man laughs with joy on a video call with family, the soft flicker of an American flag in the background. In a simple bedroom, a calendar hangs neatly, each day marked with a purposeful routine. A senior handyman kneels to fix a shelf in a neighbor's home, cheerfully helpful, a staple in his small-town community. At sunrise, an elderly woman walks a neighbor's dog down a quiet suburban street, wrapped in a scarf, greeted by birdsong. On a local construction site, a 72-year-old man mentors a group of teenagers, his weathered hands guiding theirs, his eyes bright with purpose. And finally, in a small-town church community center, older adults laugh, share meals, and talk with the ease of those who know how precious connection really is.